Exodus 33. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. The letter J is about 600 years old. While Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago, Jesus is not his name. In fact, he doesn't even want idol names to come to our lips. Mighty One, idol, same thing. Yah is a very jealous El. Exodus 33. And Yah said to Moshe, Come, go up from here, you and the people whom you have brought out of the land of Mitzrayim, to the land of which I swore to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, saying, To your seed I give it, and I shall send my messenger before you, and I shall drive out the Canaanite, and the Amorite, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite. Notice Israel, it doesn't say Palestine. To a land flowing with milk and honey, for I do not go up in your midst, because you are a stiff-necked people, lest I consume you on the way. Yeah, literally, you'll hear them groaning and just slap. The reason why I am not perfect is because, like I said in my last video, the moment they had done it, I would have been so angry that I would have just killed them all, even though I just brought them out, you know? That's why I'm not there. He's the, well, that's not why I'm not, that's not the only reason type of thing, but it's like a really good reason to prove that I am human and that I am not perfect. And when the people heard, when people heard this evil word, they mourned, and no one put on his ornaments. And Yah said to Moshe, Say to the children of Israel, You are a stiff-necked people. Should I go up in your midst for one moment, I shall consume you. And now take off your ornaments, and I shall know what to do to you. So the children of Israel took off their ornaments at Mount Horeb, H with a dot underneath of it, O-R-E with a half a check mark, B with a line underneath of it. And Moshe took his tent and pitched it outside the camp, far from the camp, and called it the tent of appointment. And it came to be that everyone who sought Yah went out to the tent of appointment, which was outside the camp. And it came to be, whenever Moshe went out to the tent, that all the people rose, and each man stood at his tent door and watched Moshe until he entered the tent. And it came to be, when Moshe entered the tent, that the column of cloud descended and stood at the door of the tent, and he spoke with Moshe. And all the people saw the column of cloud standing at the tent door, and all the people rose and bowed themselves, each one at the door of his tent. Thus Yah spoke to Moshe face to face, as a man speaks to his friend, and he would return to the camp. But his servant Yehoshua, son of Nun, N-U-N, a young man did not leave the tent. And Moshe said to Yah, See, you are saying to me, Bring up this people, but you have not made known to me whom you would send with me, though you have said, I know you by name, and you have also found favor in my eyes. And now please, if I have found favor in your eyes, please show me your way and let me know you, so that I find favor in your eyes, and consider that this nation is your people. And he said, My presence does go, and I shall give you rest. And he said to him, If your presence is not going, do not lead us from here. For how then shall it be known that I have found favor in your eyes, I and your people, except you go with us? Question. Then we shall be distinguished I and your people from all the people who are upon the face of the earth. And Yah said to Moshe, even this word you have spoken I shall do, for you have found favor in my eyes, and I know you by name. Then he said, please show me your esteem. And he said, I shall cause all my goodness to pass before you, and I shall proclaim the name of Yah before you, and I shall favor him whom I favor, and shall have compassion on him whom I have compassion. But he said, you are unable to see my face, for no man does see me and live. And Yah said, see, there is a place with me, and you shall stand on the rock, and it shall be while my esteem passes by that I shall put you in the cleft of the rock and cover you with my hand while I pass by. Then I shall take away my hand, and you shall see my back, but my face shall not be seen. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Can you imagine walking side by side with Yah, or even talking face to face with Yah, even if you couldn't actually see his face? That's insane.